the moment we choose to remain complacent and we sit back and say, this is it, they will enjoy the bonanza. Today it will be a very, very good time for them.
So we should chase them.
So it is up to us. Let's chase these things.
Yes.
Let's chase these things. Because I can tell you, at least, you see, if you remember how we had begun, if we had kept on that person in the next parliament, we managed to get Kim Makuya, the former attorney general. That one left. Then, Honorable Kabakumba, now you call me Kabasuma. That one was left. Princess. then was the third one. Saida Bumba, finance, she also left. Now that one, she left. Then, now we still have these ones who are still pending under investigation. If we can get a number of them, of course they're also taken of us. By the way, I want us to watch out. The biggest things we have now also are these permanent secretaries. Because these fellows are dumb, and you know these fellows, they are dumb rich. You know their properties. You go around, you know, go to Kororo. This time, they have come out stronger. They are beginning to say, no, we are with you, we are watching you. We put it on an account, we shall see. So now they've done their homes in 2 bags. So, of course, that's not a bad beginning, but we should go and pick that money from those homes. And then we share it and develop our businesses, and then we also get food. And we can achieve things like our thing. Because you see, when you push us to the wall, you remain unemployed, you go to school, you go to university, and the education is so inadequate, so insufficient. The roads are so bad, the health centers are so bad. The only way is for us to go and pick out these things. They get us our money, we get it, and we throw them out, and then we get charged of this country. We can, I'm sure you've heard of leaders in this country, or elsewhere in this world, who have led their countries at the age of 40, 35. I think President Museveni became president at 41. 42 he came to the course where he says he doesn't know when he was born. So, let's move from here. If you go to any church, you go to any radio, or any burial ceremony, let's chase these things. Let's not clap for them and welcome them and give them the front seats in church. I also wanted to challenge Bishop if I was here. These fellows in churches and mosques, when these corrupt fellows come to church, they also make them sit in front because they want the contributions. Yes, these pastors who preach against corruption, we have also challenged them. So I want us to go and grab these fellows and say, look, you cannot afford to keep coming here, posing around with all this. There is a story of one minister who asked that how do you identify your vehicle? Because he saw the vehicles, they all had cruisers, and I think for him was driving a Range Rover. He said, how do you identify your vehicles from all this? Because how do you? Because he saw the whole. You can imagine that arrogance. So, that's our money, that's the taxpayers' money. But I can tell you something. There is no minister, there is no public servant in this country that is capable of earning in the right way without stealing, and they live the lavish life that you see around you. It's not possible.
Organizations. I've worked with civil society organizations. Civil society organizations by nature are supposed to be voluntary. They are supposed to be voluntary in nature. NGOs are supposed to be voluntary in nature. So if you have people working with NGOs earning more than members of parliament, yet they get the money, they get the funding from donors on behalf of citizens, don't you think that members of parliament or government should start policing civil society organizations? Then with my brother, yes, very finally, with my brother Nakaba, talked about all the institutions that the government has put in place. IGG, CID, Auditor General, the Public Accounts Committee. How long does it take to have institutions work? And I must tell you, my brother, that I'm very, very disappointed that you are telling the youth you are undermining the Constitution. You are undermining Article 17 of the Constitution by campaigning the non-violent civil actions of fighting corruption. You need also to treat the national principles and directive principles of state policy.
When you talk about oil and gas, two things come in my mind: the governance and the investment. ideally, the governance itself at the moment, I remember back I think last year, when Parliament had trouble trying to access some of the documents of the contract, and there was that thing that there is, privacy. I think the situation of accountability and governance starts from the contract side. So I believe we already have problems if that's what's happening.
Well, especially on the oil law, whereby it states that the powers will be given the minister. Automatically we know. Last week I was watching President Museveni Star TV was saying on matters concerning oil, I don't delegate the powers. Where I call back the powers. So if you're wondering, I don't know whether you don't know that, if I'm the head teacher, I give somebody an assignment in a given class, I have the authority to dictate whatever takes place.
And sister, that the highest level of corruption in any society is political populism. And should you not stop your populist views, you are draining this country.
Facilitate and be allied with the youth movements and coalitions on good oil governance and advocacy so as to eliminate the possibility of the new oil and gas sector being a cash to the entire nation.
With the first one, which I forgot, I think, when I was giving my few remarks, youth as a difficult category to lead, and I want to substantiate. Why do I say so? Most of the time, you see the negative. You are here seeing the negative things, you don't see the positives. When we stand before you, you want to raise, you don't start to thank also, okay, to appreciate, at least appreciate the little that we are doing, and then raise issues which you do not agree with, and then we find a way forward to resolve them. But I see a lot of times when we attend meetings with young people, it's being on the defensive. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing the other? You are not doing this. You are not doing this. Do you think as a member of parliament or any leader, even in the community, if you put your members to such tasks all the time, that they will come? In some places, you've actually been beaten up and thrown at,
I presented Parliament and the Pope of Uganda that here is evidence that these fellows got involved in the oil saga. And what was interesting, well, it was one of the Ugandans actually, very interesting Uganda. There are good Ugandans out there, I can tell you, that all love this country. And they will pass on all the information they can to the best places they can find. Now, if you recall very well, the first person that came out to recognize and say, I have seen those documents before, was President Museveni. So they were not forged or written by her. No, he knew them. What shocks me up to date is that they claim that those documents are not authentic, that they were forged.
I want you to be proactive. Me, I hate violence. I don't believe in violence. Because to me, violence is has its own limitation. Okay, it can work on this. But it has own limitation. Because actually, this is a confession. If you indulge in violence, it's a confession that you can't use the head to solve your problems. So, finally, I want to emphasize again, as Honorable Kabaka emphasized, this is your country. This is your country. And you have bigger stake than all those who are trying to divert you. Yes, including 7 years. Yes. You have a bigger stake. Because this is 7 will go. So what remains? So, I want you to be proactive. Not violent, but proactive. So that the issues which concern you, you articulate them openly, strongly, and firmly. Because your stake in this country is bigger than anybody higher than the government, even in these institutions. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for listening to me. I made my comments to actually she was the one that I think I would put it for her. What I was suggesting, that the queries that you were raised, maybe these people have never interacted with you to have an opportunity to raise those queries. So for you, you should just accept, pick which you respond to, the other one you say noted, and we go forward. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bruce Barrow. I'm a retired youth leader. I'm a tutor from Kawari. I also chair the glorious, Professor Kabone, the glorious Makerere University Convocation. Yes. You're glorious. Listening to Professor Kakonge, especially before the last introduction, that he's the chairperson, the chairman of Uganda People's Congress. Yes. Listening to his earlier statements as the minister in his government, in charge of local governments, in charge of youth, women and gender issues, and then the issues he was raising, I had gotten worried of where the NRM ideology had gone at that time, to have been that incorporating to include the critical critiques of the government then. But I remember that President Museveni has already said Uganda is not his own, but for all of us. That's why NRM could share leadership with Kaponge, and I'm sure he knows that all is not his own. That's why I had to quit. I'm not a government apologist, but at least I wanted to put this straight after listening to the evening speaker, Professor Kaponge. President Museveni is on record to clearly state to all forums that the biggest challenge he had when he came to power was the oil giant Shell, which visited him at State House in Entebbe to craft a deal with him on oil. So he acknowledged